Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to check in with our family budget for the first week of March. So for today, we're going to be using my Planning to Prosper digital budget planner. This planner, as well as the inserts, digital inserts, and digital stickers that I am using, can be found in my Etsy shop, which I do have linked in the description box down below for you guys if you want to check it out. So as far as bills for this week, we've had quite a few come out. We had our mortgage, our HOA, our gym membership, and then right here we had our water and trash come out. So, and then we don't have any bills this week. I'm filming this Wednesday night, the 10th. So our next bill is going to be CenturyLink coming out on the 13th. But other than that, that is about it. So let's go ahead and go on over to our spending tracker so we can take a look at our transactions. So as far as our categories that we're going to be tracking today, we're going to be tracking grocery, gas, household items, eating out, and unbudgeted. So I have those kind of color coded over here. So in pink, you'll see grocery. In yellow, you will see gas. Household is orange, and eating out is purple. So I don't know if on the camera you can tell like the difference between the purple and the pink. You can when I'm zoomed in a little bit more, but anyway, so let's go ahead and start out first with groceries. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my little calculator over here so that we can kind of figure out what our spending looks like for grocery. So we had 3 transactions total this week, $15.73 at Fry's. And then our main grocery haul, which was grocery pickup, for $112.83. And then we did another little trip the other day just to go get some milk and a couple little things. Milk for Julia and a couple like little things. So that total was $136.54. So we're gonna jump on over here and write that in. So $136.54. And we budget $500 for groceries for the month. So I'm gonna go ahead and just subtract 500. So we have $363.46 remaining. And let's see, as far as when we're going to go grocery shopping, we go on Saturday mornings. I actually do grocery pickup like right after I go to my Weight Watchers weigh-in on Saturday morning, which that just reminded me I need to sign up for my weigh-in. But so we've got the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. So if I divide that by 3, that will give us about $121 per week. So I feel like that's pretty good. We did go and do our Costco, like our big quarterly Costco grocery haul, and you guys will see that haul on Tuesday. We did decide to up our budget, and in that video I kind of explain why, so definitely check out that video. So instead of saving $250 every month for Costco, we're going to be saving $330 to $35. So that every 3 months we'll have $1,000 to go to Costco, and that's where we'll get our meats and diapers and toilet paper and just everything we could need to last us for about 3 months. And then the grocery budget that we have here is more so for fresh things like milk and produce and things of that nature, any sort of special ingredients we may need for dinners. But Costco's pretty much taking care of everything else. Like we get frozen chicken breasts and frozen like various meats and things like that. So like I said, that video will be up on Tuesday, so definitely check that out if you kind of want to see how that works. So I just wanted to make sure to mention that because this grocery budget here does not cover technically all of our like consumables, the things that we're eating and all that kind of stuff. So I have a separate grocery budget again for just like those fresh ingredients, and then I have a separate household budget which is smaller just for if I need to go get detangle spray, which is something I do need to go get for my oldest daughter because we're out of detangle spray or floss picks or whatever it may be. So okay, so next we're gonna do gas, and we budget $100 for gas, and we had one transaction of $41.50. Whoops. Yeah, and that won't do. Someone told me to try swiping this, but that doesn't work. So I'm gonna just do that again. 100 minus 41.50. There must be a different calculator app that you can get. I'm gonna have to look and see, because to my knowledge with this one that I'm using, which is an app I downloaded from like the App Store, there's not a way to do a backspace, at least that I've figured out. So, okay, so we spent $41.50 and we've got $58.50 remaining, which is enough for like a tank and a half-ish of gas. So we should be in really good shape as far as that is concerned. And that zero is super weird looking, so I'm going to redo it. Okay, and then we have household items, and we had a couple household purchases. We needed to get some AAA batteries, and that was $11.92. We also picked up some floss picks, as I mentioned. Oh, see, here we go. $11.92 plus $25.50, and that was for a 6-pack of floss picks. There's floss picks that we really like. I think the brand is called Glide or something, and they were on sale on Amazon, so I just picked them up because we honestly go through floss picks so fast. My husband uses multiple a day, and so do I, so there we go. At least we're flossing though, right? So, and we even got Maddie into them. She loves her floss picks, but we get her like the fruity kid ones, so. And then we had a transaction for toddler forks, because we've discovered that Julia eats way better when she has a fork. Like, that girl does not like to eat with her hands, so if she has a fork, she loves to poke things on it and she'll eat it that way. And we only had one fork, which was not working, so I just ordered a couple more forks for her off of Amazon, and that was $8.67. So for household, we had a budget of $50. So let's see, $46.09. So we are coming up on the end of that budget. So we have $3.91 remaining, and that should be just enough to go and get Maddie some detangle spray. She has the same texture hair that I have, and I know my hair gets really tangly really fast. It's kind of crazy. You guys actually probably saw that in my day in the life from this week. I woke up with seriously the craziest bedhead I have ever had, and my hair was just so tangled. So anyways, and then eating out is going to be in purple. So we got some pizza from Costco after our big quarterly Costco haul, because by the time we finished up, it was dinner time and we were not in any sort of mood to cook when we got home. So we got home and the girls were super excited to have some pizza. And then Andrew took the girls out to eat on Saturday last week. I went out to hang out with my girlfriends, so I did not join them for eating out, so it was a little bit less than what we normally pay. So they went to Freddy's and Salad and Go, which are two of our like really our favorite spots. Freddy's is so good. Their patty melt, their fries, the turtle sundae is the way to go if you go to Freddy's. So, and for some reason the table is like shaking. Okay, maybe not anymore, I don't know. Maybe I just bumped it on accident. And then Andrew took our close family friend out for lunch. They went to Culver's, and that was $22.17. And we just took that out of eating out. So the total for eating out is $57.60. $57.60. And we budgeted $200. So we have $142.40 remaining. And we do have 3 Saturdays. Saturdays are our eat out days. We typically do not eat out any other day unless we're, you know, getting together with friends, treating someone to lunch, something like that. Andrew did not have any more personal money left, so we decided to take that out of eating out. So we have roughly $47 that we can spend on eating out for the rest of the month. So we should be in really, really good shape. The other thing that I really like to do on Saturdays is I will get like a little, I think it's the size is called Like It. It's the smallest size at Cold Stone of their Mud Pie Mojo. I actually haven't had that in quite a while, and I am definitely planning to get some this Saturday. So yeah, that should take care of dinner and, you know, a couple ice cream trips and whatever else. So that is good to go there. Unbudgeted, we had 0 transactions and we don't budget for unbudgeted. So that is always a good thing. So that takes care of our spending tracker and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use my shapes tool and create a little check mark, and then I'm just gonna take my lasso, make sure images is checked off, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and I'll just do some check marks down here. I sometimes forget because I'm like, I did pen and paper planning for so long, and so like I'll find myself rewriting things like the dates here. I started just rewriting them, and then I was like, wait a minute, I can just copy and paste it. So that's always, that's one of the biggest like perks I think of digital planning, is you get to save a lot of time because you don't have to like rewrite things constantly. And I don't have to use whiteout, which is one of my most favorite things, because whiteout and we do not get along at all. Even when I use it, like I feel like I always botch it up or it skips or something. So, but we'll check off all of those. I feel like my check marks actually look a little weird, but that's fine. So yeah, we are all good to go there. And then I wanted to show you guys our savings update. So I'm gonna go to my savings tracker and just kind of show you guys what's going on there. So we have 2 main savings accounts. We have our general savings, and then we have our emergency fund. So in February, we had all these separate little sinking funds, and what we did was we took all the combined balances from that and we created like a general savings account, and we added $500 in March to that savings. So I just did the beginning balance as well, actually I should do the beginning balance as $1,500, because in March we added $500 to it. So the beginning balance and actually I'm gonna use a different pen. I like using the fountain pen sometimes. So $1,500 is our beginning balance there, and then we did add $500 for March, so that gives us $2,000. Our emergency fund is currently at $10,000, and my goal is to get that to $25,000 by August or September. So quite an ambitious goal, but between our tax return and last I heard, I don't want to even count on it because I don't really count it until it's actually in my bank account, but apparently the stimulus money has been approved. I don't know. I'm not following those things very closely because honestly, I would just lose my mind if I did. So, but if that ends up happening, that will just go into the emergency fund. And then I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff, and then we're just gonna have to try to save as much as possible. So, but that is my very ambitious goal, is to get that to 25,000. But I mainly wanted to show you guys what is going on over here. So we just have one transaction from our general savings account, and that was for a garage fridge, which is a purchase we had been planning on making for quite some time. We were gonna use our house sinking fund that we previously had to pay for that. So that was close to $600, and it's a freezerless fridge. So we have a deep freezer in our garage, and then we wanted to have some extra refrigerator space as well. Because honestly, the fridge that came with our house is pretty tiny. Like, I am shocked at how little space we have in that fridge, but we have always had some sort of extra, like, space or room for things like that, and so we definitely wanted to have a garage fridge to put like drinks in, or if we get like a big sheet cake for a party. If we go through egg whites like crazy, so we were gonna put like extra egg whites in there, extra milk, because we want to get like almond milk and whole milk from Costco and just things like that. So we needed to have that space for all of that. So that is going to be delivered on the 22nd, I believe, this month, but that came out of general savings. The goal overall is to take as little out of general savings as possible, but that is what that is there for. It's for all these miscellaneous purchases. So I'm gonna go get stuff for the girls' Easter basket soon. So that will be coming out of general savings. If I have to go get the girls some new shoes, or Andrew needs a new shirt, or we have a birthday one month, like Maddie just got invited to a little friend of hers, their birthday is next Saturday, so she's gonna go pick out a present for her friend. So that is the kind of stuff that's gonna come out of general savings. So instead of having all these like separate little accounts, we just have a general big account, and that's what I'm gonna be tracking in this transaction log here. And then obviously with the emergency fund, nothing should be coming out of there. So, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, but that is pretty much it for this weekly check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be sharing, I got a couple questions about this, and I am definitely planning to share the results from my business budget. I'm so glad that so many of you did find that to be helpful. That was kind of my goal, was to provide that transparency and all that for that reason. So I'm glad that you guys found that helpful. I do always recommend talking to an accountant, someone like that. Don't take my word for it or anything like that. I am not an expert by any means when it comes to like saving for taxes or deducting expenses for your business and things like that. But I just like to show what I personally do, and then, you know, you can talk to an accountant, see if that's something that would work for you. But yeah, so I will be sharing my business budget results for March once that time comes. So I'm not going to show you guys the income I've made so far or anything like that, because I'm going to kind of just save that for that results video, but that is to come. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments at all, let me know, of course, in the comment section down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any future videos from me, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!